Hello, we're Team Kale, and our senior design project is nbgrader integration with Jupyter Hub and Kubernetes. Hi, I'm Abigail Almanza, and I'll start off by giving a brief overview of nbgrader to make it easier to understand the problem we're solving. nbgrader is a tool to create and grade Jupyter Notebook-based assignments with coding and free response questions. To perform its functionality, nbgrader relies on a shared file system between instructors and students. More specifically, nbgrader needs what is called an exchange directory, which is a shared directory between instructors and students. nbgrader does the releasing and collecting of assignments, submissions, and feedback files by copying those files to and from this exchange directory. nbgrader does not work with Jupyter Hub when it is deployed on a Kubernetes cluster. This is because on a Kubernetes cluster, each user has its own Kubernetes pod with its own private file system. So this becomes our main problem. With this setup, there isn't a universal file system in which to place the nbgrader exchange directory.
Hi, I'm Eric Lee. Our solution is to create a dedicated REST API server called ngshare for handling all exchanges within nbgrader. This completely solves the problem of shared directory and allows new features like course and student management. ngshare implements 29 API endpoints like creating courses, submitting assignments, and supplying feedback. It forwards authentication to Jupyter Hub, so users do not need to perform extra login to use ngshare. To be consistent, we built this service with technologies other Jupyter projects use, like Tornado Server, SQL Alchemy, and SQLite 3. We also set up continuous integration, code coverage report, and online documentation for ngshare.
Hello, I'm Lawrence Lee. I'll be explaining the work we've done on the nbgrader side of the project. Thanks to some nbgrader contributors and a little help from us, nbgrader recently gained the ability to use third-party plugins in place of the exchange. We created a new plugin which connects to ngshare. We did this by starting with the existing exchange, removing all instances of file system accesses, and replacing them with API calls to ngshare. As the nbgrader project takes unit testing seriously, we took the time to write thorough tests for our plugin.
Hi, I'm Kevin Rong. We have streamlined our solution into 2 Python packages and a Kubernetes Helm chart, so installation should only take minutes for the Jupyter Hub admin. After installation, the admin and instructors can create and manage courses using a command line interface. Students can then download assignments released to them by the instructor and finish their homework. They can then submit these assignments, and instructors can collect them through the regular nbgrader interface. All the other features that nbgrader supports would also fully work with the Kubernetes cluster without a shared file system. That is all, and thank you for watching.